Okay, well, hope this works.
Testing. Yeah, these earphones are kind of shit. So it's that sounds kind of weak. Can I? Oh wait, that's right. I forgot my speaker volumes. How about now? Can I hear myself any better? Not really. What? Can I turn it? Yeah. Oh, hey, check that out. I did not actually know that with the Yeti mic, turning it to the side, actually, what's the max volume on this bitch? Oh my god, I'm so fucking worried about how this is gonna turn out, guys. That's the max. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We'll keep that at like what 80%. I hope this is gonna work because I wanted to bring you guys some content, and I have a way of doing that does not revolve around YouTube, and it's a little bit more professional. It looks it runs better, but that doesn't. It requires editing. I actually have a few hours of footage, me discussing things, and not just via people typing, also people speaking into their various devices. Essentially, a kind of podcast style radio show that's being hosted off of my the Tolstoy. My brain won't fucking think. It's been a long goddamn day. It's not gonna get any shorter. I was actually supposed to register for my exam, but I have until the 20th to do so. Procrastination isn't good, but and there's that error. That little yellow fucking bar. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Can YouTube receive enough of this dick to be smooth? Oh, wait, shit. I mean, I shouldn't say that. YouTube is essential for the, I don't even fucking know. Anyway, so I have a Discord. I wanted to, like, my brain was like, say Spartacus. My fucking brain, though. My dick brain. Meanwhile, my hair, when I got it shaved, the lady who did it, I don't know how you fuck up a head shave, but she fucking did. And you could see halfway through in her eyes the doubt. And she was just like, no, el diablo. And just started like shaving like fucked up, like bad. And then this is now the result. Which, yeah. I've been going through a lot currently, so I have not been able to make content, and I really am sorry. I could be editing the Discord content, but I'm not even sure that that's going to get a lot of views. I don't know that you guys like that. But if you do go to the Discord, you have a much greater chance of being able to interact with me. And honestly, there's like a really low bar for getting in. It's not like we have a doorman, except for Voss, who acts like a doorman. But, you know, I mean, it's not like you're not going to get in with those shoes, you know what I mean? Like, no, come on in, man. Have a beer. Talk to Tolstoy. As long as we can keep it civil and you can follow the rules. And unfortunately, the memeing got out of hand last time, and that definitely resulted in a video that has some gold, but I'm going to have to mine for it. I have to edit a lot. So I've been going through a lot, financially and educationally, so I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to make more videos. One of these days I'm going to move out to a piece of shit trailer on what is essentially a sand lot with pine trees attached to it, but it's 2 fucking acres. And I'm going to get a big fucking shed. And in that shed, I'm going to keep a bunch of fucking shit. And then one day I'm going to go hunting and hiking, and maybe I'll have a Jeep. I don't know whose dick I got to suck to get that done, but I'll suck yo dick. Like, and then I'll be able, and I'll have a fucking GoPro. And you know what? I'll make the videos that I want to make. And if you don't want to watch them, that's fine. And if you do want to watch them, thank you for tuning in. For those few, you happy few who are actually fucking here, man, thanks for showing up. I noticed that some of the Patreon supporters rescinded. Hey, man, I'm not butthurt. I understand. I'm not making shit. You shouldn't pay for shit not getting made. And it looks like I'm, like, absconding with your shit. I want to be real. I did buy some stuff, some really cool shit. But I want to actually do, like, a good fucking review of each thing. And that also requires more money. Case in point, I just dropped $20 on. There's actually 100 of these. So this is the first. You are hearing it first. If you are part of the 11 fucking people who are part of this goddamn live stream, you are the first to witness Tolstoy purchasing. That's right. What are these? This is not what your Patreon money went to. This is what I spent. Your Patreon money didn't even fucking cover it. It just helped augment it. But these are 2.75-inch 12-gauge universal target loads that are also for small game by Winchester. This apparently did not get super good reviews, but I was not able in the Walmart to look at the reviews. I bought 100 of them. They're only $20 though. That might not be a good thing, Tolstoy. That might not be a good thing. I wasn't able to look at the reviews in Walmart because I wasn't getting service there. That is right, home insurance. I don't get fucking service. All right? This is America. It's also the South, so... All right, here it is, boys and ghouls. Oh, fuck. Now, let us always be... The fuck? Something fell, man. Something fell. I'm sorry. Okay. Woo! So it's like there's some kind of action. I think it was a painting fell, and it just scared the shit out of me. It's okay. Woo! I've been playing so much goddamn RE2. I've been playing so much goddamn RE2. So anyway, let's be real. First off, what do we notice here, boys and girls? That is a cleared chamber. Ooh yeah. You like that sound? Is that ASMR ready for you? Dicky-da-do! This thing is too fucking unwieldy because it is a 26-inch variant. And I got it for hunting and possible generally big luau purposes, but we won't discuss that here. And I will be reading your comments in a little minute. In a few minutes, I can see that. I just wanted to get out what your money helped work towards because I don't want you guys thinking that I just randomly upped off with your... Yeah, it's fun shit for me to play with. I understand. But, like, hey, man, I fronted for the fucking mic. Hey, I'm not complaining. You know what? It's your guys' money. You don't have to give me any money. To those who do donate, you guys got to start getting, like, I'm going to start putting, like, you in the comments, man. I'm going to start doing shout-outs, like, you the real VMVP. I'm not going to, anyway, long story short, this is a cheap Chinese knockoff of a Remington 870, which is it's a fucking police/hunter classic with a 28-inch hunting barrel. I did a bunch of research on these. It's a cheap Chinese clone, and honestly, they do good. It's very solid. It's also fucking heavy and unwieldy. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to shoulder this properly, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying to get my technique down, and I'm kind of realizing what a lot of people who were watching my videos before were saying about me chicken winging. I always felt like this gave me more... But when you bring this down, I guess this gives you more, and you gotta lean into that fucker. And so that's what we got right now. And let's be real, I mean, I'm gonna have to, yeah. Oop. Gotta get my ears in, buddy. I'm gonna have to fuck around with that. I'm gonna have to figure out, there's a whole bunch of shit. There's a bunch of reasons why I purchased a shotgun, but hunting and possible big luau. So, and I want to get into hunting, and this is the gun that I hope will help facilitate that. Any tips, tricks, laws, anything you can tell me about patterning a shotgun, type of ammo that I should get, what's good for what. I don't know if I'm going to start with... I want to start with deer. Not because I feel like it'll take less skill to do a deer than a bird. It's not moving, because obviously they halt still every so often to eat off the ground, whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't know why a deer sounds like that right now. The other thing is that I know what a deer looks like. Birds are harder to identify, and migratory birds are like some kind of... That's like some holy don't fucking touch it to the Department of Natural... That is, I do not touch to the Department of Natural Resources. So... And to those who are wondering, that's it's called like an H&R partner pump. And like it's a cheap Chinese parts assembled by several different companies. It's been bought by like Winchester, Remington. Everybody's had a go at owning the rights to that production. I don't truly understand. Like, dude at the gun store was having a hard time selling it to me because he was like, well, wait, who am I selling this under? And he was like trying to fucking figure. He's like, well, wait, who owned it? I don't understand. And it's brand new out of the box. The only thing is it does come with some sort of weird sissy thing in the brake that makes it so that it can only hold 3 cartridges, and you can take that out. I just got to do that. Add another thing to my fucking to-do list. I got a whole bunch of business done today, and some banking, and I got to budget some shit. I've been going through a lot. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to explain that, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I do care. There's a whole bunch of shit that I want to do, but... Let's face it, I'm living in a shitty apartment. They're charging me more and more, every year. My family is, anyway, we're about to go through the dark months, and anyway. Now, let's not get too fucking real. Let's keep it fucking friendly. So that was the one thing that I purchased, and, like, you guys fronted $50 for that. and I had like a couple hundred in savings that I used. The whole shotgun itself was actually only $150, so because it was the last one to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, so that's I'm already seeing Voss saying should have got a Maverick M80. Those are more expensive for essentially the same shotgun. No, I don't think I should. I'm glad that I got what I got. It's a solid gun, but we'll see. I've got to fire it first. But again, that's going to cost money. I'm going to have to get the clay pigeons. There's a shooting range that is public near my location, about 45 minutes away. That's where I filmed the AK review, and they do actually have for rent the clay pigeon shooters, but I'd have to get somebody to go with me. I'm trying to get this fucking chick to go with me to the gun range, but I don't know how that's going to work out because things like that never work out for me. But at the same time, she got that ass. I mean, she seems like a really cool person, so I'll probably, She said something about like, well, my mom was in the military, but I've never shot a gun, so maybe I can. And I'm like, I will give you the rundown, okay? You gotta pay for ammo because this ain't a free ride, all right? You know what I mean? Unless it's a free ride. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coitus. All right. If we're going to get banned, I'm going to go down in fucking flames. That's one thing that's purchased. The other thing, and I tried to show this off in the last stream that just jammed the fuck up because I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Why is this running fine now? Same shit. Different day. And I had to save it for a few months. You guys paid for about $100 worth of this, and I'm just using this currently. I have some footage of me using it out in the wild. I do have actually a couple of wilderness videos for you guys. There was one that I'm trying to save the footage. I haven't published it yet because Hal has some GoPro footage of normies ruining a park, and I wanted to add that to the mix. And I have to be honest, this knife is fucking amazing. And I'm still, I haven't gotten as much usage out of it as I want, but so far I can say that this is probably my favorite knife that I've, let's see if I can do that. Well, I can't Spidey flick it, and it doesn't return always. But anyway, this is a $150 value. So overall, this is basically what like 4 months of your guys' Patreon shit has purchased, and I'm very, very thankful. So I don't want to act like I'm not, but I can't produce the videos for it on the spot because the first thing is work. You can't eat if you don't work. The second thing is working the fuck out, and that's all I do anymore with my life is go to the gym because the gym, I actually had a dream that I went to the guy. I took 1 day off. I had one rest day because I injured my back doing squats improperly because that's what, as Tolstoy tend to do, because I'm a fucking potato. I don't fucking know what's wrong with me. I don't give a shit. I think it's the goddamn flu shots. How is it I can every single fucking summer, I heal up, I feel better, and then I work out like a madman, and I'm like, I'm going to keep this momentum through the winter, and then I get injured in the winter. This doesn't make any fucking sense. You can't claim it's the fucking weather. It's not my diet. It can't be anything. I swear to God, it's probably the fucking flu shots. It always happens around the fucking flu shots. Agenda 21, you have to Google that shit. Google Agenda 21. They're trying to kill us all. Hashtag they're trying to kill us all. And no, Epstein did not kill himself. They're going to try to, I mean, I think at this point I'm pretty safe to say that shit. I wanted to do like a whole, like a Discord video just about that because at this point so many people are memeing it. Like, it's like that, the Area 51, they can't arrest us all. It's like, yeah, well, she can't kill us all. Hashtag. And, so I don't know. So I injured myself that way. Last night I fucked up the tendon in my neck that runs through my clavicle by doing shoulder presses. I had a pretty good arms and chest day today. I don't know. Anyway, so long story short, that's the second thing. And that takes up, I did a surprise 12-hour shift on Monday and then did 2 hours at the gym. So I gave myself a rest day on like Wednesday, and I've been sleeping pretty good though. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie, man. That colder weather, oh my God. Finally, I can fucking sleep. And I had a dream that I was back in Maryland, but we were all in the gym. It's actually pretty great. Like, we're all together. Fucking lifting, man. Okay, so maybe it's time to look at some of your fucking comments, but I'm already doubting it because I've just read the first few in Jesus Tap Dancing Christ. So, Cthulhu Film says, good afternoon. Mollusk says, hey, Tolstoy. Richard Healy says, hey, Tolstoy. Cthulhu Film says, it's evening IR. It's evening IR in real life, I guess. Creo Boy says, can you spread your ass and sneeze? No. Cthulhu Films says, or... Cam Kugler, it's Tolstoy. Where is the gosh darn tea? That's right, it's tea, and it's not time for tea yet. I'm not a day drinker of tea. Papa Bancroft is unchained, says Hey Tolstoy. Cthulhu Film says I messed that up twice. Cam Kugler says, all hail our YouTube overlords. Indeed, they are, in fact, our overlords. They are all of these are your American dreams. Compromise, conformity, assimilation, submission, hypocrisy, brutality, compromise, conformity, assimilation, submission, ignorance, hypocrisy, brutality, the elite, all of which are American dreams. Like, dude, fucking Rage is reuniting for a fucking tour. Rage is like, look, man, you guys didn't age well. I love Rage, and, like, I still listen to them, but, like, you guys kind of get that your narrative didn't hold the fuck up. Like, it didn't fucking age well. It's not so much them, but, like, so there's a song by the alt punk band, Anti-Flag that I really like. I forget the name of it. All you have to do to find it is Google Underground Network Alternative Communication. It's really fucking great, and these boys just go, Underground Network Alternative Communication, and then, like, halfway through the song, they're like, to look around you and notice that all media is controlled by a handful of conservative capitalists. And I'm like, really? Are you sure, though? You sure, dog? Is that what you're running with? Is this your final fucking answer? Like, it's a great song, but, like, goddamn, guys, you suck. So, Ultimate X James says, Majin Buu. I don't know what that means. He is the most powerful opponent I've ever faced, but I always know there's a way to beat you, Majin Buu. All right, so the award for most useless comment goes to you so far. Thank you. Keep it up. No, actually, in Creo Films, I think. Do you create rape scenarios to be the hero in them? What are you talking about? Okay. God damn. Why do I bother to read your fucking comments, bro? That's some weird fucking shit posts you got. Rape comments? Rape scenarios? What? Like, I stopped the rape from happening? Like there's, like, rape. Do I create rape scenarios? So, like, I pay a guy to, like, assault a woman, and then, like, I stop it, like I'm Superman, like I'm Kick-Ass or something like that? Like, I don't understand. What is your current level of education? What do you study? Yeah, we can't talk about that, man. Current level of education is I'm a high school fucking graduate, but the last few years were a shitty homeschool operation. I feel like this reflects poorly on me, but let's face it, I think at this point, it's fairly obvious that seeking higher levels of education does not actually increase your intelligence. If anything, it probably decreases your intelligence and increases your indoctrination. And I think they actually did a study, and they found out that anyone who does, like, the only way I could describe it would be pipe hitting, jobs, like blue collar jobs, linemen and truck drivers and warehouse workers all solved basic problem solving logic tests faster and more consistently than college graduates, because college graduates go through some kind of mental programming where they are indoctrinated, and part of that indoctrination is teaching you how to double think, and that puts strain on your mental fucking faculties. I have been seeking education in, like, certifications. Like, my brother is actually a certified fucking welder, so that's pretty cool, and he is also but again, he's also got a lot more fucking experience. Like, he's worked with, like, an electrician, a plumber, which those are hard fucking jobs, and they almost killed him, I swear to God. Like, they had him operating, like, 22 LR activated nail guns without hearing protection, and I'm like, fucker. So, yeah, I don't really want to get into what I'm doing now or what I'm trying to go into, because I'm obviously trying to keep that obfuscated, but it's a lot of fucking information, bro. I was literally on a chapter of the book, and, like, this is some, like, nursing level shit, and I'm just like, please, God, I hope that the next chapter is not as bad. And I turned it, and it's just like it's like that chapter extended, and I was like, no! So there's that. Sukabliet says, another weapon to take to the zone. Indeed, I will be using that to kill a lot of, what do they call it? Double dogs? Doge dogs? Double dildos? I forget what they're fucking called, man. And everything jumped, because the house is jumping. Cthulhu Film says, I don't know why, but I just had a thought of you going back to wearing suits and going out to review parks, like Report of the Week, but for national parks. You know, Report of the Week came out after I did my shtick, and I know a dude who, when he was first becoming popular, sent me his videos and was like, this dude is, like, literally copying you. He's like your doppelganger. And I was like, I don't think so, man. Hey, you're my fucking doppelganger, and you owe me everything, Report of the Week, and so I'd like to sue you now for damages of stealing my bit. So I need like $1 million in my YouTube account. That's what it's called, I think, sir. So you can go ahead. You can send that to me any old time. Voss says, "Woo, show me that shoddy, boy." I did. This is all being read after the fact. So how's it going? Death Stranding, Redbox. Oh fuck! We do have a Redbox near us. I could. Come on, man. Come on, this isn't fucking real. I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it, man. I refuse to accept that this shit is real. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Oh, okay. So, essentially, Creo is, he's the guy in the feed that's the Fed. This dude is, he's ATF or a CIA dog. He thinks he's clever, but all he does is, like, attempt to, like, put up a box with, like, a little twig and, like, a cake underneath and a sign next to it with backwards E's that says totally not a trap. And, yeah, so that's just kind of what he does. I wouldn't talk to him. He seems like he's, seems like he's a fucking Fed. So that's probably what he is. Someone named EAEM says, more gun reviews. Again, I would love to, but the level of effort that's required to go into those. I want to get some blade reviews in. I have a Cold Steel OSI combat knife, and I also have an RTAC 2 machete. Can't bring those into a national park. I don't think I can. I mean, I could. I don't even think I would get caught, but the problem is like, you never fucking know. Creo could be waiting there for me with his big fedora and his trench coat and his newspaper, and this came with the knife, so we're using this. Notice that it got all cut up and shit, and he's gonna go bum 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 bum. Oh, fuck, mom. Yeah, all right then. Well, so that was the bit. He's gonna go bum 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 bum. And he's gonna pretend like he's not fucking following me. So yeah, I want to get those done. I can go to my parents' property. There's like literally a property that is adjacent to it that has trees on it, and I feel like I could go in there. No, I wouldn't cut down a live tree, but I could just get some footage, test it out. I've never swung the damn thing before. I bought it for possible Government Appreciation Day. We can't use Boogaloo anymore. Creo is in the mix, so. And Kazlep says, "How's school going?" School's done. I finished those classes, and the teacher was cool, and the people there were cool. I got some girl's number there, and I haven't shit posted her yet. I shit posted somebody that I knew from down here because I'm trying to make friends down here, and there are some people here who are kind of cool and nerdy. And when she came in with like a Spider-Man hoodie, I was like, "Oh, cool. Maybe she's into that." I just saw some of the Marvel, so talked to her about it, whatever. But I haven't shit posted her. She did watch fucking A Jean Demi-Human, so that's pretty fucking good. I don't get that comment, so I'm skipping over it. Okay, so Primi Fritzel says your Discord server is dead, and then I'm pretty sure it's not, but okay. Fuck it, you can't see it, but I will click on the Discord server just to see that it's fucking still there. I mean to give you guys the actual link that won't expire. I swear to God, I keep trying to do that. I should probably do that on this stream, but I don't know that that'll actually work. It's loading. I probably crashed the fucking thing by trying to do this, so this is probably a poor decision. Oh, look, it's still there. It's magic. Okay. Tell you what, we will set this link to never fucking expire. And what we'll do is we will copy, take out these. I don't want to have too much going on at once. Oh, yeah, that really froze this thing the fuck up. Okay, and what we will do is we will put it in the comments. Yeah? Jawohl! So, I don't know. There you go. Voss corrects him and says it's still up, and then Pinky Fritzel says, okay, boomer. Voss is, like, not a boomer, so there's that. He's almost like a zoomer, actually. The definition, I think, is a little bit fuzzy, but a girl I work with, I was like, yeah, you're the tail end of Y, and she's looked it up on her phone, and it says that, like, Y ended in, like, 96. Ah, very good. YouTube be fucking up. It's clearly my fault. This is all my fault. Oh my God. Wait, is Primi Fritzel is Sweden. Okay. Hey, Sweden! Now I can, where's the gun? Now I can actually go, hey, Sweden! They're Norwegian, Mac. Alrighty. Physically, yes. Mentally, no. Jesus Christ, y'all are just starting a shit war here. Did TKA stop drinking yet or not? Son, I haven't drank in 3 fucking years, man. I mean, I've had a drink now and again. In fact, I recently actually fell down. I thought I could have some rice wine. Now I really want rice wine. No, you go to work tomorrow, you dumb fucker. No. God, I want drugs right now. No, not drugs. Anyway, and, itchy back. Yeah, I had some rice wine, man, and I was playing Okami, the HD version, because that brings back somehow good memories of a really dark time, because I was in a really bad situation with my workplace back then and still drinking heavily, but, like, back then I was like, it's okay if it's just wine. 2 bottles of wine isn't bad. And I didn't prefer, like, the thick, heavy. I liked the rice wine. It just, I don't know if that's any better. I mean, it's clear. I don't fucking know. It's not life, but it didn't stain my teeth blue. So in the morning, if I didn't brush my teeth, my employer might not have known that I was drinky. So I recently got trashed. I thought I could have a cup of hot rice wine, and then I had the bottle. And then I started watching Kill Bill, and then I started practicing. Anyway, I will explain it in the actual review that I have coming up of the Spyderco paramilitary. But yeah. Let's see here. Kazlab says, "Are these the same normies that were playing Nintendo Switch out in the wilderness?" Yeah, they certainly sound like it. And Voss says he's going to the bar so that he can get trashed. Well, that's always a good decision. It's always a good decision to become dependent upon substances for your sanity. That never went wrong with me anyway. When was the last time you had a milkshake? Couple months ago. I mean, it was a Frosty, not a Frosty. What's the thing? The Dairy Queen. Every so often, because I was bulking, though. So I was just like, you're a fat good, which maybe it is, but... Christ. Hey, it's Fibonacci. What's up, Fibonacci? Hey, by the way, we are going to go climbing soon. My vehicle is, to the best of my knowledge, operational, so we should fucking do that soon. Hell yeah. Or go to the gun range, actually. I mean, why the fuck not, man? Many people as I can to get to show up. Scrolling. Kazlab. So beta, we will take all the guns work dropped out of the race last week. Hallelujah. No, man, I was looking forward to more memes. And obviously he only said all those things because he knew he was fucking losing. I don't know why he did that. That was like one last bump to his popularity so that he would become a meme, so that he wouldn't lose any and all relevance. Fibonacci says, I'd be very interested to see the results of the study broken down by major. If a blue-collar worker can get out solve a CompSci or math major, I'd be shocked. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it was probably done by, because I don't know. I didn't, look up. I didn't watch the entirety. No, I didn't watch it. I mean, I didn't read the article. I just saw it on Facebook, so I kind of did that stupid, thing of like, oh, this must be true, and I just re-upped it. But what I'm going to take a wild shot in the dark and say is that they just used an average of all the different majors, you know what I mean? Because remember, the majority of people who are going into college are not going into STEM. They're going into gender studies and sociology and maybe I would say the most useful thing that the average normie is going to school for is like nursing and medicine, which is actually, I mean, I can't blame them because that's what but with old people retiring and getting old, that's actually a good decision. Except for old people are fucking vampires. So they don't really deserve to be taken care of. Watch that be the thing that takes me down. Like the AARP is going to go, he's ageist. Boomer is as bad as saying the N-word. Like, it's fucking not. Baji Ben says, just entered the stream. How long has the stream been up? Well, I don't know. We're down to like 11 viewers, even though more people are entering. I don't know what happened. I guess people are tired of seeing my fucking face. I'm sorry that I can't keep you all amused. I am not entertained. It's been on for about a half hour. I should probably be editing footage, actually. I have fucking footage to edit, but, I'm not doing that, because I've worked hard today. Really, I have. For once, I'm not fucking lying. I don't know. I never feel like I get enough done, but at the same time, if I were to do as much shit as I was supposed to do, because one time, I really did do all the things that I was supposed to do, and I adulted so hard that I got sick. Then I got sick again. So there's that. Ultimate X James says, I can't support you on Patreon or Donate because I've never linked my bank account to internet. Please don't find my home and super kill me. Bro, I won't do that. I'm not like the politicians. You know the ones. Caslab 208. And again, I'm not angry that people take away money or, don't feel like giving to me anymore. I realize that my production value has gone right down the drain. I want to do more outdoorsy shit. I want to, hell, if I could get my shit set straight, although it's going to be hard to do these live streams when I move out onto that property because I think my internet connection will literally be like at best, a satellite connection. Can always go to my parents' house and visit and then just upload that way, but essentially this face-to-face shit, this won't be for long. But we'll see. I'm not sure about how that works. We shall see. But if I can move out on the property, I could even do fucking cutting videos, man. I mean, I think the neighbors will be a little freaked out because there are neighbors on that area, which makes me wonder if they're not going to like me sounding off with a shotgun at 3 a.m., but, fuck them. No, I'm not that antisocial. These here southern types, they ain't so bad. Kind of depends. just depends. God, I've gotten so used to them, but I still at times are just kind of aware of their weird, just dead-eyed, I don't know, way of carrying themselves that feels so much like they're not people. I shouldn't say that. That's not what I mean. Christ, I don't know if we can keep this up. I shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. No, the people from the South are very wonderful. And they have big hearts. Because their hearts are filled with fucking cholesterol. I'm kidding. All right, then. So Caslab is encouraging me to go get Kojima shit. That's what I'm planning on doing this weekend. Better to pay $2.60. I don't think they're going to have it at my Redbox. My local Redbox is dicked up. My local Redbox has 2 games, and they're both FIFA 2009. One for the Xbox, one for the Xbox One. You know what I mean? Every time I go there, I'm just like, you really don't have that? You know what I mean? It never has anything good, so. Primary Fritzel says dead, a.k.a. not active, you boomer. So people aren't going there? Okay, but I don't know. If you go to my Discord, I will be filming videos where I can talk to you and we can have a one-on-one conversation because I'm interested in the different walks of life that my fans have been on. We're interested in hearing your stories. I want to be the Art Bell, from time to time. And I want to, if you know someone who's the Antichrist, tune in. And if you've ever heard of Area 51 or you know anyone that worked at Area 51, you can call in and you can say, Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis, and I won't even give a fuck. Dana Rosas, if you are 24, you are actually the tail end of Y. Just Soda is Gen Z, apparently. Work on a Saturday? That sucks, man. Yeah, welcome to my life. Primary says, money is nice. Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about that. Show Shotgun on stream, please. I just fucking did, Voss. I just showed Shotgun. It's behind me, and I don't feel like... If I reach back and grab that shotgun with my left, I will knock over that massive sword, and it will fall on me. It's not massive, but it'll still hurt. Let's see. Gotta hope back to work. Gotta hope I can catch the stream later, guys. Well, I'm trying not to be on here for too long. It's 7:15 right now where I'm at. I'm just trying to let you guys... I just wanted to have some kind of content up to act as filler. I guess I should post those nature vids. They're not very long. And I don't know... I'm also looking at... I realized that with my PlayStation 4, I can stream. And I could literally just provide commentary later, do micro video game reviews. I don't know. I'm just trying to get footage and give you guys my commentary on it. And every day it gets harder and harder to stay relevant. I searched for something the other day, and I swear to God, I knew what I was looking for, but I had to just wade through CNN and Fox News because the algorithm just favors these fucking dinosaurs. God damn. This is what you get for too many cucks, too many cucks. If we had actually fought back earlier, this wouldn't be a problem, but you guys didn't do that, so now we're kind of fucked. Do a Kurt Cobain on stream. You mean get killed by somebody else for my money? Good thing I don't have any money or a significant other. Oh, yeah. Kazlab says, oh yeah, Okami. Did you hear? They greenlit a sequel. Oh yeah, they already did. It was called Okamiden. And I played the first 10 minutes of it and then put it down because, I don't know, man. The DS, though. Voss commands me to drink Four Loko. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll be drinking. Unless it's ayahuasca. Drinking more than 2 glasses of Concord Grape Passover wine is a fucking challenge. That sounds like Manischewitz. That sounds like the shittiest crap wine you can get. Fuck. Oh, Creo. You being a filthy CIA pig. How long? Not long, because what you reap is what you sow. I've finished the classes, CasLab, and I am actually going to take the test soon. I have to register for it and then take it, and I have to pass with an 80%. I took a pretest, and I only passed with 81%. I'm not super happy about that. More studying is required. You know what? Creo might actually he might not be a Fed. He might just be a writer that needs to learn to code. He probably sits in his basement, and he goes like, "This is full of patriarchy." That's you. I want you to know that. That's fucking you. And then Muluga's in and he says, "Oil me timbers," because that meme is still there. I thought those games would both be Madden at your Redbox. No, man, they're FIFAs. Can Carter be a girl's name? It sounds like a last name, so I don't think it's anyone's name. I'm just going to be honest with you. This person has just messaged me, but it could be a trap. Yeah, it sounds like a trap. Are traps gay? I don't know. It's up to you. Anything is possible with imagination. South Park has went down. What do you mean? They're not good anymore? Like, I heard they knocked Disney for being a communist a communist cocksucker for filleting the tiny penises of the Chinese Communist Party. Oh wow. I'm probably dead now. That's probably like the one thing that YouTube will not allow. There's probably an algorithm that detected that, and they're just like, shut it off. Shut it off. I feel like there's more than 10 people in this stream, but that's what it's telling me, so. CasLab, I have played Earthbound. I played Earthbound for a small amount of time and then stopped. I can't remember I don't think it was on an emulator. I think it was on... Oh, it must have been an emulator. Yeah. Let's see. I do watch some. Yaim says, watch Count Dankula's video on traps are gay. That video kills me. Yeah, I do like fucking absolute Mad Lads. I do and love watching that. I think the one about that Chinese general during like pre-World War II era China. I can't remember General Dogmeat. Fucking General Goddamn Dogmeat, where fucking he just like writes poetry, and his poetry is just like, so many whores that I have, and all of their children, filthy bastards. And I'm like, you are fucking insane. He was a great man. I would follow him to the grave. I would follow him anywhere. Oh, God. Oh no. Oh, no. Dana Rosis Unum says, China's not socialist. I know, man. Neither was Vietnam, man. Neither's North Korea. Neither's Russia. It's never really socialist. There's always fucking socialism, man. Just one more try. This time, only 20 million people will be killed. Fucking, I'm literally, I was laughing my dick off so hard because something bad to me happened at work, and I don't want to go into it, but God, it's getting 2019 in here. And I decided to come home and read more Gulag Archipelago because it was fitting with that theme of just consensus is reality, and you're bad because you go to Gulag. And I'm just like reading it, and I just had like this image in my head of like a Soviet-style board game. And Voss, you'll be happy. I'm starting to think that maybe after I finish my Resident Evil binge, I may look at that Metro you like so much, only on the grounds that Stalker Call of Pripyat is Stalker Call of Boring. It is desert, uninterested game simulator. And anyway, I just got this vision in my head of a Soviet board game, and it's just like, it's Chutes and Ladders, but it's called Chutes and Gulag, and the board is folded in half, Now you start the game with all the players, and there's a whole bunch of different chutes and ladders and different branching paths and stuff. But then you unfold the bottom of the board, and all those paths end up going to a gulag. So you just go to gulag. That's essentially. I got that in my head, so I was just like fucking like shoots and gulag. It's like y'all just go to gulag. I've also been watching HBO's Chernobyl, because that was also fitting with the theme, and it really reminded me actually. And I'm not sure how much of it is artistic license and how much of it is based in fact, but and I've done some research on the Chernobyl incident, obviously, but I can't proclaim to be an expert on it. But the scenes where, like, the scientists who are, like, the top nuclear physicists in their field confront people who are party members, and they're like, yeah, you're fucking stupid, and let me tell you how this is going to kill everyone on Earth. And they're like, yet, because the party has already decided, comrade. And so, essentially, I looked at my brother, because we're both kind of into it, and we're watching this, and I was like, this is the exact thing that I want to show boomers who rock that Randroid social Darwinist argument. Every time you're just like, yeah, but late-stage capitalism has its own flaws, and here's the flaws, A through Z. Fucking iPhones, touch screens. And they're like, well, social Darwinism allows for the smartest to go to the... No, it doesn't, sir. No, it allows for the creepy spiders to get to the top. And then the nuclear fucking physicists who have, like, IQs of 150 are like, yeah, this is going to kill everyone. And the spiders go, no, because, no, I'm in charge. That always fucking happens. And that was a communist example. A good capitalist example would be the current wars, where the smart guy who was revolutionizing, the way that we did lighting and lighting up New York City, and was working on wireless energy and Tesla, gets shut down by J.P. Morgan and General Electric, not because he was smarter, but because he threatened to sue the shit out of him. That's how that fucking worked. So, no, it is not survival of the most intelligent, I assure you. It is survival of the craftiest. And only because we're in some sort of, like, weird, horrible, universe where I honestly think these people have gotten there from, like, doing dark fucking witchcraft, satanic worship or some shit like that. And their tricks only work because there's too many fucking normies. Like, a tiger army of all really well-trained, well-educated people, which I think was the original hopes that the Founding Fathers had for the American population, that would be fucking unstoppable. And I think we're almost there. We're getting there. There's still normies, and you all are dead fucking weight, and God bless you. I hope you all die. But that being said, or you can live forever. I don't give a fuck. But that being said, I like how they're still trying to do this shit where they're just like, no, I have the power because in accordance with the social contract, chapter 4.3, article 1. Now listen, now you must obey. And they don't realize, like, no, I don't actually have to. I can fuck your day up, and there's honestly not a lot holding us back. Creo, you must be going like, yes, and just writing it all the fuck down because you're going to show this to your fucking boss because you think you're going to get a promotion, but in reality, he's just going to fuck your wife. Oh, yeah! I really have to... We're going to throw this one out. Yeah, we're going to throw this one out. This is a bad take. This was bad touch. This was not good. China is not socialist. I'm still fucking laughing at that. What? All right, man. Don't worry, bro. That college education is paying for itself. Let's see, CasLab. Yeah, CasLab, if I was questioning whether or not it was an emulator because I was trying to think if there was ever a re-release of it on, like, the Game Boy or something. You know what I mean? Like, did I play it on, like, the Game Boy Advanced or something? So Sakurai said that they cannot add what the fuck are you talking about? From KOF to Smash because she would bump the ESR rating to M for sexuality, but they added Bayonetta. Yeah, that sounds like some bullshit to me. Tolstoy should go into law enforcement. I actually thought about it once. I have obviously moral objections against it, but honestly, everyone in America is a shitbag, so why should I fucking care? And I thought about it, and I was like, It's a lot easier out here in the South or in areas where it's not like a big city council appointing you. You know what I mean? Like, I've known people, because I know a guy who tried to get into law enforcement. He was having a really hard time because he wasn't ex-military. And I work with a lady whose husband was, what is he? He's fucking, first he was like, he's a young guy. He's a millennial. Young guy. He was a sheriff deputy, and then now he's working on some drug task force. And I was like, was he in the military? And she was like, no. And I was like, oh, well, how'd he get in? You know, I'm thinking it's just less shit when it's not California, because nuke California. Hashtag nuke California. DPRK is indeed socialist. The Democratic People's Republic of, I'm assuming, DPRK. Democratic Public Republic. I don't fucking know. Either way, don't worry. Venezuela will turn out any day now. Yeah, they're killing their own citizens for trying to get to the food the Red Cross wanted to give them because they're all fucking starving to death. But don't worry, Maduro can eat steak every night. Don't worry. Everyone should turn in their guns. Then just get on these really dope trains, guys. Come on, I promise. It's okay. Just going for a fucking ride. You can't fight back. What the fuck are you going to do? And actually, that's another thought that I had, and I really wanted to talk to Patrick about this because I feel like he knows a lot more about socialist Europe. I meant, communism and Nazi occupation. And I was like, reading all of these different ways that the commies would torture people in order to extract, confessions to shit they didn't even do. And I thought about it. I was like, why do you even care? You're already torturing them to extract a confession. It's a fucking kangaroo court. You don't show them any of the rules and the regulations they've broken. You're not even following the rules and the regulations yourself. Why don't you just sign the paper yourself? Or better yet, don't even use the paper. I mean, at least the Nazis were straight up about it. They're just like, yeah, you're getting on these trains and we're going to fucking, you're going to a forced labor camp, man. Welcome. Yeah, come on, bro. Get on. We're doing it. Like, they didn't give a shit. They weren't, there was no coercion. You just fucking did it or die. Like, in Russia, they were just like, but you signed paper. Like, why? Like, you tortured them, so why even have the fucking paper? Just send them to the goddamn camp. Like, why take the time, unless you just honestly really enjoy torturing people? And I think that was Solzhenitsyn's point, is like, the organs, the secret police had to, like, justify their existence by going, like, see, we're really important. We torture innocent women and children and stuff. Yeah, so that then they go to Gulag. We're not like the stormtroopers who just send people to death camp. We torture them first, and then they go to death camp. See, we're really important. Like, yeah, man. Fucking communism, man. Go communism. We should have that. Voss is like, communists are literally agents of the devil. Yeah, a little bit, man. Kazlab says, are you playing RE2 Remake? Fuck yes, I'm playing RE2 Remake. The remade rendition of Claire is my new Resident Evil waifu. And the difficulty, it's a lot more difficult than the original RE games. And that has some good and bad points. It is a little frustrating, but it's a great game, and I got it for free from a really good friend who sent it to my fucking house. So, and actually, I went to GameSlut, and I shelled out money for the Resident Evil 0 experience, whatever the fuck. It's like the original. I'm on a pretty big Resident Evil kick right now, you know? And I want to go to the gun range with my shotgun and pretend I'm Leon Kennedy shooting zombies. That doesn't make me a fucking man-child, okay? Quit laughing at me. Quit laughing at me! Anyway. Kazlab asks if I'm watching the HBO Watchmen. Who wokes the Wokeman? Like, fuck no, dude. No. Lincoln says, hey there, Uncle Tolstoy. Hey, Lincoln. You forgot to welcome everybody into the chat. That was your job. He is the doorman to our apparently dead. Wow, dead after 2 weeks of not using it? Really? Are you sure, bro? There were only like 20 people on it to begin with. Guys, if you click on that link. What I'm like, not, my brain wants to say Tezande. God damn it, not Tezande. Chocolate rain. I walked out of a store and I said that as some dude was entering the store, and he like looked at me like really fucking weird. Because I don't give a shit, and these southern people, man. And I just like walked out and went, chocolate rain. You know what I mean? Like, just some stay, because it was raining, and I was like, some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. I'm gonna be the Ty Lopez. If you click this link to go to my fucking Discord, you might get a chance to talk to Uncle Tolstoy in person, and we can record that. And if it isn't totally offensive to the God Emperors who control, to the elites who control the internet, the intertubes, then we can make a fun video that 5 people will watch, my bro. Let's fucking do it, man. Just like socialism. Just do it. 100 million dead in China. Just do it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Jesus. God damn it, Voss. Be subtle! Jesus Christ, man. Be subtle. Kazlab says human rights are overrated, right? No, there is nothing more important than democracy or fucking human rights. Unless we can just go back to the jungle, in which case those things will establish themselves naturally. Unfortunately, human rights... Yeah, I'm not getting into that, man. Read Francis Fukuyama's Origins of Political Order. China is no longer socialist, I should say. All right, man. I'm sure they're not, bro. Okay, boomer. Kazlab is a CIA agent assigned to TKW. My name's not TKW. Oh, he fixes it in the next one. You looked slightly constipated in that hiking pic on Facebook. No, what I looked like I did was I climbed like a 400-foot tall foothill. It doesn't look bad, but I swear to God the angle was like a 90-degree fucking angle. Like, at one point I started... You wait till you see the video. At one point, I swear to God, I started like sliding backwards into the mud and shit like that, and I had to use my trek pole, like that shit from the Lara Croft, or the new one where she like uses the ice axe to stop her descent. Like, that's the fucking shit that happened. It was actually pretty fucking dope, but I wore the fuck out. Hey man, cops make pretty decent bank. Her one guy started making $100,000 a year by his third year. It depends on your beating quota, how many you can beat per day. So, LinkedIn says, fun fact, there is a legal act in which you can request all the information the FBI has on you, and they legally have to give it all to you. Mumkey Jones did that, and they surprisingly have nothing. Oh, wow. Yeah. Why don't I believe that they'll actually do that, though? You know, there's also the Freedom of Information Act, and then the CIA burned 90% of the files that were associated with Operation MKUltra, so, like... But, you know, Creo can tell you more about that. Kazlab says, so Grandma's VA from the Boondocks passed. Oh, yeah. Withers. John Witherspoon. Yeah, man. That's sad. They're never going to be able to bring it back. But maybe they won't be able to ruin it at the same time. And honestly, they weren't going to be able to do an actual Boondocks in this modern era. I can tell you that now. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. Okay. Need a review of RE2 Remake after you're done with it. My bro. All right, so I have to make a new YouTube channel and then link my, and then have it, like, private. Link all of the, I think this is what I'm going to have to do. Link my PSN network to that. Then I have to get all the footage. Then I have to download it off of YouTube. Then I can edit it, and then I can do a voiceover and be like, hey, this is what I like about it. So maybe I will do that. It requires a lot of work, my bro, and I also have to work out a lot, and I have to constantly keep showing up to work where I have to suck a big corporate greasy cock. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just like that. And it's really great. I love doing it every day, and yeah. So there's that. I don't have a lot of time to do any of the things that I like, you know. What's the status on the TKE Discord session 2? I would imagine you going to have to hack the shit out of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to. And I started editing it, and then I just got so disparaged that I ended up fucking off and playing RE2. So that's... Someone named Thomas 1993 says, hello, Tolstoy. PKG, Papa Kilo Golfs 96 says, you are an underground legend. Dude, I wish that was true. I wish that was fucking true. Like, nobody cares about my shit. No one's watching this. 11 people are watching this. I used to watch you a lot back in, like, 2008 when you did game reviews. Miss those days. You're great. Thanks, man. That means a lot. Like I said, go to my fucking, if you want to have a chat with me or generally just shitpost with me, go to my, I will start making more appearances there. My problem is that I kind of wanted to make it my little bat cave, and we got a little bit too comfortable, and a lot of the memes there were not safe for broadcast, and I'm going to have to edit the shit out of that video, and, well, it's going to be hard, bud. It's going to be real hard. It's going to be hard like my dick. So, and then Muluga says to drink some oil. You know, Muluga? No. I did try to use some CLP to clean the rust off of my... What's that other folding knife? The Spyderco Manix 2, but I couldn't get the small, tiny, micro brown stains that are just barely visible off, and it kind of drives me fucking insane. Fucking Creo. Yeah, man. Lots of CIA pigs. Everywhere you go, CIA pigs. What is it like to know that you are the cancer that's killing your own country? What is it like to what is that like to be like that? You just wake up every morning and you're like, I'm gonna help the deep state to, like, what am I gonna do today? Like, what are you gonna do? I'd love to see what your guys' memes look like. When I found out that the CIA has its own meme warfare division, I like lost my shit. I was like, you guys can't meme though. What do you do? I'd love to see what your memes look like. Your fucking memes are just like, good guy government burns women and children alive in a compound in Texas. Good guy government. Good guy government shot an innocent man, child, and dog. No, an innocent woman, an innocent child, an innocent dog, and then a man when he actually fought you at Ruby Ridge. Good guy government. Like, what do you do with your life? Jesus Christ. Have you ever thought about killing yourself? You could do that. Fucking. I mean, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you could do that. Voss, I wouldn't flag this any harder than it's already being. You're going to make things worse. I would just leave him alone and just continue. Man, why do the lights in my apartment keep flickering? Oh God, fucking. There's like CI pigs going like, gotta tap harder. Tap on in that. Got a wire tap. Wait. I don't know why they're Southern. I don't know why they. Well, I know why they squeal like that. They're pigs, so that's what they do. Anyway, oh man. Everywhere you go, Really hope these shotgun shells aren't total fucking shit. I've read the reviews on Bass Pro, and they're like, kept jamming my gun. You guys were using semi-automatics though. What's the matter, bro? Can't handle the full fucking pump? I can handle the pump. I love the pump. Okay. No, Creo. I don't know which country you're talking about, but it better not be the good old US of A. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I'm kind of like unironically happy to be in America. I mean, we have a lot of problems, and I used to be like a little angsty fucking teen going like, well, America's got problems, so it's not a good country. And maybe it was, maybe I thought I romanticized how Europe was 20 years ago, but like, fucking now I look at it and I'm just like, oh my God, America prevails. And I just see how cocked everyone else is. And I'm just like, fucking America prevails right now. We're not that, we're not doing it. We're not, this is not the best that we can be. We definitely have problems, but Christ, mate, I think we're doing okay. I think this is still a pretty fucking good country, man. I'm pretty happy to be here. And I think it can only get better from here, man. With the Generation Z coming to voting age and them being unironically very, very libertarian. It's gonna get good. And Creo, you'll have your fucking work cut out for you. You'll just be walking around in your fedora at, 40 years old in your trench coat, walking around going, hey kids, wanna buy some communism? And all the fucking kids will be going, ew, get out of here, swiper, no swiping, no. They're still soy boys, but at least they're libertarian soy boys. I somehow feel like that fixes things. I don't fucking know. Kazlab says, do I ever go back and watch my old videos? Yes, and I cringe through them, and I feel bad, and I am currently atoning for everything that was wrong with me. I will either go to Alaska, where I intend to die and feed the animals, a la Chris Alexander Supertramp McCandless, and that will be God's forgiveness for my sins. Or we get the Boogaloo, and in that case, that's like free. That's like a free fucking space. Like, then everyone gets forgiveness. We're all forgiven in the eyes of... Hey, could that be... Can you make it louder? Yeah, because that, like, I could hear that with headphones on. Playing space? More space? Fucking, it's always that goddamn space game, man. Gonna make a Christmas video this year. Always love those ones we used to release about showing off your Christmas gifts and your Christmas memories. Yeah, man, no. I hate Christmas, bro. I used to like Christmas, and then I finally just kind of came to the conclusion that it's just a time... Like, okay, I had to kill 2 hours today because I had to go onto official government website and get some shit done, and I got locked out of the goddamn shit for 2 fucking hours because you forgot your password. And so I went to go look at Dick's Sporting Goods. They didn't have any double-aught buck. In fact, Walmart doesn't either, because you guys are kind of pansies. Like, I don't understand. I could just as easily kill somebody with target loads. Like, what is your fucking problem? You sell 9mm. Anyway. And I dug around at a bunch of other stores, just Bed Bath & Beyond and whatnot, just like looking at some shit. And fucking... I just kind of get just this feeling of consumerism. It sounds so, cliche, but to be perfectly honest, like, man, this fucking consumerism is fucking AIDS. I can't do that shit, bro. Like, Christmas is a pagan holiday that the Christians randomly jacked and then just randomly was like, LOL, it's about Jesus now. It fucking historically has almost no meaning in America. Like, it wasn't even practiced until, like, the 1830s or actually might have been 1920s, when a large amount of Mexican immigrants were coming in and doing farm work. It was really important to them. They, for some reason, Feliz Navidad was more important to them, and that's cool and all, and I've got nothing against, if you want to celebrate, but it's turned into this, I don't care for it. Like, I would prefer it be a holiday that only certain people celebrate so that, like, I just don't have to have it shoved down my fucking throat. Like, you don't see the Jews doing this shit. The Jews don't, like, fucking go out to malls. Like, malls don't decorate for Yom Kippur and aren't just like, fucking, it's Yom Kippur! Like, they don't play fucking 24-hour Yom Kippur Hebrew music until you want to feed the working end of your gun into your fucking mouth. Like, I can't do it. The consumerism is AIDS. The culture is bankrupt. I don't know what we're celebrating, and I hate it. Like, no, I don't like, and I don't know. Yeah. Whoa, what? There's someone in my crib. Yeah, it's my brother. What? Do you think that what do you think, I can afford this shit by myself? No millennial can afford their home by themselves. What are you, high? Or are you a boomer? Oh, all I gotta do is just pull myself up by my bootstraps. Okay, man. Okay, bro. Yeah, I mean, I could have lied to you all. I could have said that, like, it's Jennifer Lawrence, man. I could have been like, yeah, man, Jenny Lawrence. She come in, she sucked my dick. No, but, instead I was, like, real with you, So there's that. See, so Thomas 1993 says, I'll give you $7 to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. But here's the issue. Like, you're not going to pay me. You have no way of giving that. Are you going to give it to me on Patreon? Fuck, I'll do it for fucking free. Take me out to the ball game. I don't know the rest of the song. Buy me something and not Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Buy me a hot dog. Oh no, I don't know the song. Buy me something and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get stacked, so it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There you fucking go. Look at that shit. Give me more money. Give me more money. Did you get Magnum Buck or regular double aught? No, I got some sort of universal target rounds. It's essentially like some kind of like heavy bird buck that they say also has some kind of like weird hinged wad that will like decrease recoil a bit. So it's essentially for burbs and for clay burbs, which is fine. This is what I will use them on. Probably shoot a paper target, maybe buy a couple boxes of clay pigeons and see if I can get that girl to go to the range with me and pull the lever. I didn't mean for that to turn out as well as it did, but that is what I want her to do. Anyway, yeah, PKJ is pointing out that Christmas really comes from like Saturnalia, and I think there's also some elements of Yule in there, that like Viking pagan thing. So Creo was trying to play a CIA agent, and he's like, we should ship off Mexican immigrants to Canada. Like, that doesn't even sound like something a CIA agent would say. Like, now you don't sound like a CIA. You're fly, like you're sloppy job. Like, no, you don't even sound. Christ, now you're all fucking commenting at the speed of light. Fucking everyone exit the stream so I can read calmly. My favorite Comedy Central show, asked by Kazlab. I don't watch TV because Late Night Funny Man is actually neither funny nor is he informative. So I don't watch it. I used to watch the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, who, despite the fact being more left than I myself identify as, still think he was a funny guy. I really respect him, and the way that he stood up for New York firefighters when the state of New York was New York City was trying to like fuck them out of their pension or some shit like that. I forget what the issue was, but God bless him. And a friend of mine who happens to be of the Jewish persuasion says, "Thank you for complimenting the Jews." Yes, yeah, I am fair, I'm just saying, like, you guys, you have like a billion fucking holidays, but at least you keep your fucking holidays to yourself. Like, you're like, hey, you can participate, but also I am not going to clog up your fucking radio waves with fucking, Jew songs, which, You know. Fucking. I remember this one time. I don't remember how to exactly say. There's like one basic fucking prayer in Hebrew that I know, or I thought I knew, and like I think I said most of the words, but not in the correct order. So like one of my friends was really impressed, and then she was like, "No, don't be. That was not anything real." And it's like I was like, "Baruch atah Hashem Eloheinu Adonai," and it's like I'm missing like 3 olam. I think is one of the words. I'm missing like 14 syllables, and she's like, "No, that wasn't. Don't even stop." So. Okay, yeah, no, heck no, I don't live alone. You think I got that kind of money? Bitch, I'm poor. I'm fucking poor as shit. I gotta beg to suck your dick on Patreon just to get a fucking box of shotgun shells. There's like a little danger. Fire or projection hazard. Inhalation or ingestion causes damage to nervous system. Was that something you had to put on the box? I was like, I'm gonna eat these shotgun shells because I'm overly manly, man. Oh, he says Patreon name, please. Well, my Patreon name is Tolstoy Kafkaevsky. Would you believe it? Are you telling me those Nintendo Switch commercials with those multi-hair, colored, pierced, tattooed 20-year-olds playing in their big New York apartment is a lie? Yeah. I'm sorry to shatter your world illusions, but I can assure you that if I don't even know what you're talking about because I haven't even seen those fucking commercials because I don't watch TV anymore. And every time a commercial comes on YouTube because I'm trying to listen to music while I'm trying to lift, while everyone else, I don't know if anyone's heard me, but I'm literally just like making like the most heinous comments about like you can take your fucking Nissan and shove it so far up your ass that when they honk the horn that comes out of your fucking mouth, bitch, roll the next fucking song, slut. Like, I'll just be really fucking angry because I'm like, fucking, I'm in the moment and I'm lifting so I can injure my shoulder and my back no matter what I do. It's because those flu shots, I swear to God, they're trying to kill us all. Creo, report that to your fucking boss. I'm not going to read that comment out loud, but it's funny as fuck. So Caslap says the Jews make good food. Well, this one that I know did. In fact, but it's not really Jewish food. Like, she would make matzah bread, but I'm just like, I don't care for fucking... But then, like, this one time I took an accidental trip into the spirit world, and I met extra-dimensional being that tortured me for a very long time. But thankfully, an interdimensional Pop-Tart and her husband kind of, like, saved me. And then in the morning, I gorged on mochi cakes. I wish she would make more mochi cakes, but... She's also living in a different fucking state at this point, so I feel like they won't be fresh if she mails them to me. Those are some good fucking cakes. I don't know if you've ever had mochi, but they're pretty dope. They're like tea cakes. Anyway. Everyone agrees that Creo is ATF. He fucking is. He's a fucking... I swear to God, dude, I rewatched the Louis C.K. skit where he was on like that radio show and he was talking to Donald Rumsfeld. And he's like, a lot of people believe that you're like a lizard in a human suit. Sir, are you a lizard? And he's like, well, here's the answer. I went to New York and a man, he shook my hand and he bought me and my wife dinner. And people on the street, they always say I'm a good guy. And he's just like, yeah, that doesn't answer anything. I think you're a lizard. He's like, well, in 1945, I tied a potato to my wrist because that was the style at the time. And he's just like, oh, man, I really think this dude's a fucking lizard. Like, yeah, man. Caslab asks if I've ever get into wrestling. Do you mean like WWE or do you mean like BJJ? Because I would do BJJ, but no, it's one of the million things that I want to do, but I have to reach a greater level of financial independence. I don't know, man. But I have trouble being motivated because on the daily, it's like I experience so much pain, both physical and emotional, that it's hard. And it's hard to keep motivated when you tell yourself there is no reason. But I refuse to lie to myself because a coping method that I used to use back in the day was called maladaptive daydreaming, where you essentially you don't really you daydream for like a long period of time, and your daydreams are very, very specific, and you build this whole little world that you find much more pleasing, and it helps you disassociate with the situation that you're in. You know what I mean? you know. And as much as I would like to just sit around and fantasize about being like living in the Canadian Rockies all day and hunting moose and shit like that, and like obviously not considering what like financial situation I would have to be in order to attain this. But then again, I also realized that I have actually kind of exceeded a more realistic. Back when I was doing it, like you kind of weaned yourself off of it as a coping method, because I finally came to the conclusion that it was just unhealthy and making me really unhappy, because nothing was ever going to match. Nothing was ever going to be as good as those daydreams, man. Like, nothing ever lives up to those expectations. So I decided, like, just stop every time you're going to go to a party, don't fucking wonder about how the party's going to be ahead of time, or think to yourself like, oh man, maybe I'll meet a new friend there, or a hot chick or whatever. Like, don't do that. Just fucking go and enjoy the fucking moment, otherwise you'll be stuck constantly thinking it could have been better. But when I was sort of weaning myself off that behavior, I would still do it from time to time, and I started like becoming more and more realistic with my fantasies of the future. It kind of reminded me of that one bit from Scrubs where he does like a cutaway daydream, and it's him dressed up as Robin, and then his friend Turk is dressed up as Batman, and he's like, man, why am I not even Batman in my own fantasies? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Like, why can't I even, you know what I mean? Like, I would start fantasizing, like, yeah, that chick's pretty hot, or whatever, but yeah, she seems like she likes me. Like, maybe if I ask her out. And then in my brain's like, no, lower it down, bring it down. Like, at best you might get friend zoned. You know what I mean? Like. And then I was just like, anyway, so long story short, but I thought for a while, like a long time ago, I was like, there are several things that I want to achieve, which is one, I want to get fit. And this is back when I was like a raging alcoholic, and I was still, wearing the Glad rags. And I was actually, this was, I think, during a hiatus on YouTube, and I said, I want to get more financially secure, which I never did, but I said I wanted to move out, so I did. And I said I wanted to get into, I wanted to get much more physically fit, and I never knew that. I wanted to get into, more traditional hobbies. Stop playing video so much, and well, I fucking did. I finally fucking did, and I've gone beyond that, actually. Like, I go rock climbing. I want to go hunting. Like, that's something, and I can sit here and say, like, I'm applying myself to it. It's costly, but I want to get it done, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I need more time and more money. But I can say that sometimes a little bit of fantasizing does help you visualize your goals. Not to sound all fucking self-helpy and what's that one thing called? The Wish, the Reason. I forget what that thing's called. The Wish. Wasn't it called The Wish? The Secret. That's what I was thinking of. The fucking Secret. A Jew making Japanese sweets. What a world. Indeed. Elliot Weinstein. I don't know if you can hear the music through the ceiling, but yeah, they're playing it. It sounds like Sia. Sounds like that one hit by Sia. The only good version of that hit is with the freaking Jamaican guy in the background going, worth more than diamonds, more than gold. I don't really care for the version that doesn't have that. You gotta have that fucking Jamaican guy rapping in the background, man. Otherwise, just can't get off, bro. Speaking of which, ever try any other Japanese sweets like red bean cakes? No, that sounds actually really interesting. Red bean cakes. Holy crap. My friend says that her child is now starting to crawl. I know, because your husband told me that the other day when we were discussing shoots and gulag. I want to explain the rest of that conversation, but we're not doing that. And anyway, so she says she'll make me more mochi if I come back to see them. I do want to. I'm going to see you guys, but I got to get my certification first. Then I have to take more vacation, which I've been told literally by my manager is not going to fucking happen until the next year, till New Year's at least, because like this is the busy season. But, Did you watch that new Dave Chappelle special scandal? Apparently it offended a lot of the same people that were offended about Rocco's Modern Life special. That doesn't make any sense. Rocco's Modern Life was all pro-transgender rights and shit like that. I don't understand. It was all about, like, progressing into the future. It was progressive. Fuck. You can never satisfy those shitbags. Secondly, yes, I did watch the Dave Chappelle special, and I thought it was kind of funny. Like, I was literally thinking about that as I'm buying these, and he's just like, I had to get a shotgun, and I went to go buy the ammunition for it, and the man put a box with a duck on it, and a box with a deer on it, and I just said, what's the one with the duck on it? And he just said, won't kill a man. I was like, God damn. Fuck. Muluga says, give us a PSP 3000 review. I already did that. Huh. Creo says with his advanced CIA intel says that the Canadian Rockies. Well, you said Canadian rocks, so I'm assuming you just mean rocks found in like Toronto, but no, I meant the Canadian Rockies is filled with a bunch of liberal soy boys. Please don't tell me that. Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart. Fuck. So Jet Set Radio Future, ever replay that? No, because it's only really available on one platform, which was Xbox One. No, I mean like not Xbox One, Xbox, like the original fucking giant brick Xbox. So, no, I haven't, unfortunately. Okay. So Kazlab points out that they're angry the fact that Mr. Big Head in the Rocco's Modern Life special rejects the fact that his son is a transgender and all that shit. Well, that's where the fucking drama comes from, bitch. What the fuck? So how you all... this is why you all can't write your way out of a paper bag. You get out of these fucking colleges, you go to work in Hollywood because for some reason they're so lenient they'll let you work in Hollywood. You ruin everything because you don't know how to write fucking proper character development or you write like a My Little Pony, you know, like a 30-year-old watching My Little Pony. You just don't think that there's any fucking... You know, that there's any time of the world is going to be harsh. Like you don't know how to write conflict or character development, and so all of your shit is shit. He comes around in the end and he's like, "Oh, I guess I do love my son/daughter, my new daughter, whatever." Fuck. What else do you want? Hideo Kojima review, says Elliot Weinstein. No. So you want me to review Hideo Kojima? Okay. In the beginning, your Kojima will work really hard and make masterpieces, but by the end, he'll be totally fucking crazy. At that point, you know it is time to change out your Kojima. Good to see the very nice Big Daddy. Well, there isn't. Okay, yeah, I guess it's back there. I guess you can't see it. Yes, talk about Kojima's insanity. No, I don't want to talk about Kojima's insanity. I don't want to talk about it, man. Don't want to fucking talk about it. I want to look at these fucking shotgun cartridges, man. I really wish that I could find a place that has, like a dummy 12-gauge round so that I can actually practice loading and unloading the goddamn thing. Because I actually believe that that's important. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, do we get some ASMR? Oh, we got some ASMR in this shotgun shell. Ooh, that was not good ASMR. That was bad. Cool. Look at these fucking things. These are super fucking dope. Oh, wow, they're making System Shock 3. Yeah. Edward Gonzalez says, talk about your gym pumps. Well, I'm up to 150 on bench press. With actual good form, not just struggling. I maxed out 150 on the squat, but I injured my back doing it. Minor injury. I'm already feeling better, but that kind of hurt my pride. So I've decided that from now on, I think what I'm going to do is, for a little while, maybe a couple of weeks, I'm going to focus on low weight, high rep to build up more, like, you know, ligament strength and shit like that. Yeah, they do sell dummy 12 gauges on Amazon. I don't like to purchase things from Amazon. They take too long. Okay, I even have Amazon Prime. I need to cancel that, too. Also, the PS5 is coming out next year, so what are the thoughts on this whole 8th generation? Was it better or worse than the 7th? It ain't even over. They're going to cause the fucking collapse of the video game market because they're like, already time to move on. Ooh, we gotta pay more money. And people who... I got that fucking console for free. I'm still using that. That's brand new to my ass. You better all put out more fucking PlayStation 4 games. I ain't playing this fucking game with you all. Hey, enjoy going bankrupt, bitch. Like, no, we're not doing that. PlayStation 5. How many years has the PlayStation 4 even been out? Like 5 years? I don't know. Maybe more. I really should be editing footage. Should also probably take a shower. I was at the gym warming up this morning on the treadmill. Some girl got on the treadmill mistakenly next to me. And she only lasted about a minute, and then she and had to go move to a few slots down because, you know, the stank, which I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm a fucking animal. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, sometimes you just gotta fucking, you know. Wow, they're playing like nice, relaxing background music through the ceiling. Cool, guys. Sorry, this is a really low energy stream. I mean, I also had a lot of angst in it. It doesn't really matter because I think we're going to end up taking this one down. I don't know, maybe not. I don't give a fuck. Anyway. Alright, it's been about a minute 20. I think I'm going to have to reel it back. I will be bringing you guys more content. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you have. The very few of you who are left. I might keep this one up, I might not, but I just needed some content to fluff it out. I also want to vary the content more. So there'll be some hiking. I guess I could make a literature review. I guess there's really nothing saying that I can't. I feel like the only way to do that would be to do more research, get like some pictures to flash on the screen and shit. Probably do a shotgun review. 12 gauge Winchester. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.